Hello and welcome back, or welcome if this is the first time that you have made it over to the channel. And I would like to talk to you today about some social tips that may help you in your small business in making some decisions when you get started. So there's a question that I get asked very often when it comes to social media and digital marketing, and that is, what platform should my business be using? And that's kind of a double-edged sword sort of question. That's one of those questions that's kind of hard for me to answer as a blanket statement. So instead I'm going to give you some pondering questions of your own that you can answer, ask yourself, answer them, and hopefully come up with an answer that's going to help you pick the right platform for your small business and your brand and what it is that you are trying to accomplish with your digital marketing. Now, I know we all want to gain new followers, we all want to find new clients, and eventually we want to turn those clients into some sort of income, be it passive or active, working with clients daily, or just some sort of side income. But doing that in a way that doesn't seem salesy or uncomfortable is often the difficult part. And that comes in with, where do I start on social media? So I'm going to give you a couple different ideas regarding the very popular platforms that most of us use and are familiar with. If you would like to learn more about these platforms, let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to expand upon them a little bit, possibly in other videos as well. So I'm going to start with everybody's most well known, and that is Facebook. Facebook is a great place for connecting with people in your family, your friend group, and learning about new people and making new connections. But it is also a place that people hold very sacred as far as their information and who they're friends with. There are some companies and some brands who do enjoy going after and looking for people and finding new things and learning about their demographic to a point where they can target exactly who it is they would like to reach. And that's all well and good from the standpoint of marketing, but from the standpoint of building a relationship, you have to be careful. If you are a government contractor and you are looking to break into the social sphere, maybe Facebook is going to be a place where you can share your more fun side of things, announcements, congratulations, birthdays, baby announcements. All of those sorts of things are going to be a great place to show the emotional side of your business, the emotional side of you as a company and as a group, kind of building that company culture. Whereas LinkedIn may be a place for you to build your relationships as far as the business is concerned. You may not want Facebook to be your bread and butter for that industry, but if you are somebody who is doing a lot of marketing, if you are sharing a lot of content and value-added items, if you have classes or courses that you're offering, you may want Facebook to be your hub because you can create groups, you can connect people. It could be a place where you build a community and you can do a few different things along with video and posting, different images and files, and you can kind of keep everything in one place where people can go and find you if that's what they're looking for. So Facebook may be a great place for somebody who is building a course, who is, on the platform to create a following and to build relationships. It's a great place for you to be on Facebook. If you are a graphic designer, Facebook is going to be great for you because you're going to be able to figure out, what people are looking for, but at the same time, it may not give you as much business as you're looking for. You may want to look toward Instagram or Pinterest, which are more image heavy, that are going to help you to find the people who are actually searching for what you are doing. Many times people are repinning and searching for imagery or images that they can use in their business, creating new logos, creating graphics, all of those sorts of things that are in your sphere of expertise that you can provide to them. So maybe Instagram and Pinterest may be great for you. If you are somebody who is working on some sort of news network, maybe like Philip DeFranco, who is working on something where it's up to the minute, it is very time sensitive, and it's more of a linear fashion, then Twitter is going to be a fantastic place for you, because Twitter is basically what is happening when it's happening in your timeline, on your feed. So when you are looking down, if you are on your main page in Twitter and you're looking down, you can see what has been posted since you've been on last. And you're going to refresh and you're getting a whole new set of tweets every time that you refresh. And you're going to have to search down for a ways if you're looking for a certain date, unless you go to the specific profile of somebody that you're searching for. So Twitter is going to be a great place for those people who are using their marketing and working towards their networking in a very realistic and a very consistent fashion. So that's going to be somewhere where if you're a part of a chamber, if you are part of a community that is consistently sharing information, articles, and different business building tips or selling a product of some sort, Twitter might be a great place for you, because you are going to be able to connect with others who are looking at that very moment for what you're sharing. These things can be crossed over. So you can have somebody who's working in Facebook predominantly, but really likes Instagram and can find some value there. You're going to find somebody who's working on LinkedIn, but finds that Twitter is also very necessary for their business. You're going to find those people who have connected their Pinterest, their Facebook, and their Instagram, but I would recommend, if you're just starting out, to pick one. Just pick one. Pick one platform that you think is going to be the most helpful for you and your industry. Now, you may have business friends, you may have business buddies, you may know people or have read things where they say that one platform is better than the other, but I want you to take that with a little bit of a grain of salt, because you need to see what industry they're coming from. So if they are in an industry that's completely opposite of yours, if they are in photography, they're mostly going to be on Facebook and on Instagram. That's going to be where their bread and butter are. But if you're government contracting, that Instagram is probably not the best place for you. LinkedIn is. Or vice versa, if you have great friends who are in the practice of law and they have fantastic success on LinkedIn, yet you are a creative designer of some sort, LinkedIn might not be the best place for you. It's going to be the best place to showcase your profile and to show your professional aspects, but actually showing your content and your products and your creations are going to be better served probably on Pinterest or on Instagram. So to answer the question of what platform should I be on, it's up to you. And I know that's kind of a loaded answer, but hopefully I've given you a little bit of an inside look as to what it is that you're supposed to be looking for when it comes to choosing a platform. And like I said, if you're just getting started, pick one. You can always add more later. So I recommend you picking one today. Getting started. If you have questions, let me know. I'm here to help you. Ask around, talk to peers in your industry, build some relationships, and overall pick a platform that you are comfortable learning and that you're happy to share on, and where you're going to be consistent. We'll talk more about that in another video. And until I see you again, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, click that subscribe button for me, and I will see you next time. Bye.